Hello friends, I am Professor Vidya Badare, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Studies, C Cyber Kolhapur. Friends, today we are going to discuss one of the important concept in HBase, that is HBase operation. All of we know that HBase is basically used for frequent read and write operations. Okay, so the basic HBase operations are read operation and write operation, and two major components are h file and meta table, and these both components means h file and meta table both play a vital role in data read and write. How? Let's explore. So first we will see what is a h file. Okay, so this is one of the component in HBase architecture. So it is at the basic level where all the tables or all the data exist in physical format. So all the read and write operations are actually takes place here at this location. Now we'll see some features of H5. So these are some key features of H file. First of all, in H file, row key is primary identifier. Then keys are stored in lexicographical order. Keys means these row keys, okay, and these are stored in lexicographical order. So basically, lexicon is nothing but any symbol. So these keys are stored either in numeric symbol order or either in alphabetical symbol order. Then the third is data is stored and split across the nodes. As HBase is working as a distributed warehouse system, so all the data is stored and split across the nodes. Then the next key feature is H file is allocated to one region. Each and every H file is allocated to only one region. Then the next point is H file store the rows in sorted by key values on disk. Okay, so basically all the records in H file are stored in sorted order, and this sorting is done by all the key and values on the disk. So one H file can contain only one column family. No two column families can be stored in single H file, and H file block replication happens automatically. So basically the block replication is handled by region server. So H file it does not do anything for block replication. Now let's explore some important points regarding H file. We know that memstore is a temporary write memory, that is it is a write cache. So whenever it reaches to its limit, the entire sorted set of a data is written to new H file in HDFS, and at that time this memstore will get flushed. Then the next important point is HBase uses multiple H files per column family. Just now we have discussed that uh, every H file is having just a single column family, but there may be multiple H files to store that single column family. So where all the actual cells and the data in the form of key value instances are stored in H file. The third important point is the highest sequence number is stored as a meta field in each H file. So here highest sequence number is nothing but the row key or the row identifier of the last record. And the purpose for storing it as a meta field is to a better state where it has ended previously and where to continue next. So this highest sequence number will indicate where that particular H file has ended previously and where we have to continue with next H file. And the last important point is H file contains a multi-layered index which allows HBase to reach the data without having to read the whole thing. And we know what is a multi-layered index. So this multi-layered index is nothing but combination of row key, column family, column qualifier, and version. And this multi-layering of index, it will allow easy fetching of that particular data. Now let's see what is meta table. So meta table, it is basically used for both read and write operations, but majorly it is used in read operation. And whenever we do some updation, so at that time this meta table is used for write operation. And this meta table is kind of a HBase table that stores a list of all the regions in the system, and it will get stored in the form of a binary tree, and actual tabulated structure will be in the form of keys and values. So here keys are nothing but region ID and start key of each region, and values are nothing but region server values. See, this is what the read and write paths for achieving those operations. So all the green arrows indicate write path and all the blue arrows indicate read path. So the basic functionality will be like this. While writing the data, first of all, that write log will go to this write ahead log, and actual data will go to names. So actually basically all the components means this meme store and block cache are temporary components, so that will be the part of a RAM, and val and h file are permanent storage components, so these components will be part of a disk. So that log will go to val, data will go to mem store, and from mem store the data will go to h file for permanent storage. And while reading the data, if requested data is present in block cache, so it will go directly from the block cache. If it is in mem store, so it will get accessed from mem store. And if it is not present in these temporary storages, then system control will go to permanent storage, that is H file, and from this location data will go to this temporary read memory, that is a block cache, and from this block cache data will go to client side. Now see, this is what the basic write operation. So first of all, client will give command to write, yes, and at that instance that log will be stored in val. Then data will go to mem store, and from mem store data will go to h file, and all the acknowledgements regarding data storage or this write operation will go to client. This is write operation. Actually, I got this figure from Edureka website. This is a very good figure illustrating all the phases of write operation. So see, first of all, this client will request for a write operation. So in this first phase, that request will go to val. In val, that log will get stored. In second phase, data will go to memstore. Then from val, this acknowledgement will send to this client side, and from memstore all the data will get dumped to H file. That is nothing but permanent storage for data. And this is what the read operation. Okay, so first of all, client will send request to HBase. HBase will send request to Zookeeper. Zookeeper will check meta table location for region server and to locate region. Once the region will get located, that control will come to block cache. And here control will check for previous read data. If previous read data is present here, yes, and if the user queries for the same data which is in previous read data, so yes, this is what the resultant data. And if no, means if user queries for some different data, the data is not present in block cache, so the control will go to memstore, and this memstore contains data returned to H file some time back. If user queries for the same data, means which is present in memstore, if yes, then this is what the resultant data, and if no, then control will go to permanent storage, that is H file, and there that control will get access to resultant data. And this is how read operation carried out. Thank you.